What's going on? Welcome to Candy Crush level 46, where you have to clear all the jelly and reach a minimum score of 20,000 points within 15 moves, which is the hardest part of this level. So, with that said, right off the bat, the number one thing you have to do is just work around the meringue, the jelly, and the licorice cages, because you have to break all of them to get to the very center. One of the best ways to start out, I would say, is just working the bottom of the board. If you have moves on the top where you can break up the meringue, of course, take them. But for the most part, if you make moves in the bottom, it's going to cause candies to move around on the top, which is, the cascade effect. And it will, simultaneously break stuff on the top and on the bottom. And as you can see, when I made that first move, there were those two open spaces because the candies couldn't flow down to fill them up, which you do not kind of want that happening, but it's not a huge deal. It won't really happen that often to you. And always remember, make your moves on the top before you make your moves in the bottom. Like, I have that opportunity to use that red striped candy there on the right board, right to the right of those jellies, kind of where my mouse is right now. And I made the orange candy basic combo above that before, because if you make combinations in the bottom when you have a possible combo on the top, then you might move the candies to where you can't make that move anymore. This might be obvious to some of you, but you'd be surprised. There's people out there that don't know this, which it's not your fault if you don't know this. It's just trying to make this video as general as possible for people. As you can see, I'm down to 9 moves left, and I still have a decent amount of jelly left. I take my time because I want to make sure I am making the best move possible each time. And obviously moving this red candy up here is going to be the way to go, because I can break that cage open, which is going to be more important than just me getting that. See the one that's flashing right now? That's another huge topic. Candy Crush will give you hints. It will be flashing candies, and it is not the best move to make. I can actually say probably like 30% of the time or so, it's not the best move to make. Or honestly, I could probably say 50% of the time, it is not the best move to make. So you definitely just want to be careful about that. And so the hint it's giving me now is actually good. And then I can move the other bottom candy over to break those jellies. See, this level, you can use special candies, which it will be beneficial, but you can use basic combos to beat this level, as you just saw. But you have to make smart combos. You can't just kind of beat around the bush and making dumb combos that aren't breaking anything, because then you're just going to lose. And that's probably why you're here, because you're not maximizing your points and minimizing your moves. So anyways, that's level 46. I only got 1 star here. If you want to get 3 stars, you can do it. Just let me know if you guys have any questions.